So why would I ask to do something that I'm allowed to do anyway when you're going to say no?
Well, it's a private company. I don't know how you're allowed to film public places. Yes, I know you've got every right to film wherever you want. People on public places, anything on public places, inside police stations, public buildings, anything. But this is private, not public.
Right then, guys, welcome to another instalment of Northern Audits, and today we're going to take a look at DECRA. I think it's DECRA anyway. DECHRA, DECRA Chemicals. Well, pharmaceuticals even, sorry. Yeah, here we are. It looks like quite a nice building actually, but what we'll do is we'll read the bump first. So it says, our purpose is to sustain improvement of global animal health and welfare. So it's animal pharmaceuticals. So DECRA is a global specialist in veterinary pharmaceuticals and related products and businesses. Our expertise is in the development, manufacture and marketing and sales of high quality products. So they're exclusively for veterinarians worldwide. So you can't get their products if you're not a vet. It says they are a global leader in endocrinology. I can't even say that. That's ridiculous. Can anyone else help me out there in the comments? So endocrinology. I might have got it right there. Topical dermatology, and they have a broad portfolio of anesthetics and products for treatment of pain. So that's in animals and stuff. So they I can imagine this place has got quite a lot of well, deliveries of chemicals and such like, with it being a pharmaceuticals place. So this is gate 1. The goods in.
You're taking photos. You look like you're taking photos.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing a little recording of the place.
You're not allowed to, of this company.
Not allowed to have this company?
This company, it's non-consignor. We're not allowed anything out.
Non-consignor? What does that mean?
It means that we're registered with government for sending stuff out.
Oh, right, but that doesn't stop me kind of doing a little kind of...
as long as you do it off you can't get any of the premises in.
Oh, I am doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm filming the premises as well, yeah.
It's not a public place. You can, up to the barriers, fine. But because this is private property, you cannot do it.
Why is that?
Because you can't. It's registered, but I'm not going into it. But you can't take videos of the company and the product that we send out.
Of course I can. Here, can I just tell you one more thing?
Property, you can't.
Welcome. Today's audit takes us to a pharmaceutical company, a location the staff consider highly sensitive. From the moment our auditor arrives on the public pavement, he's met with a firm belief that he isn't allowed to film, and that sets the stage for a classic test of rights. Where does private company policy end and public freedom begin? The first security guard is absolutely certain of her position, but her reasoning feels thin, more assumption than law. Let's take a closer look and see if it truly holds up.
I'm about to fly a drone over and get some aerial shots.
No!
I'm definitely going to do that now.
Right, well, I'll be reporting you then. I'll go to higher bosses because you're not allowed to.
To the higher bosses?
Yeah.
Just tell them there's a guy here with a camera and a drone.
Yeah, and they'll go mental.
They'll go mental?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it.
There you go. She's still shouting. She's shouting nowhere. Unbelievable. Right. So not allowed to do it. Because that was a pretty flimsy argument, that wasn't it? Really. You're not allowed to do it. Just because she's not allowed to do it. Anyway, right. What we'll do is we'll have a look at the rest of the gates pretty shortly. Gate 2 and gate 3. But she's obviously got to get someone, so hopefully they'll probably just kind of let her know that you know, it's not something. It's something that's out of their control, basically, isn't it? So there they are. You know, we've got more people coming by the looks of it.
No.
Reverse parking without a banksman. No reverse parking. I hope you're alright. Say again, sir.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. You?
Are you taking videos or photos of our site?
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk the perimeter and just get basically all the sighting on camera, well, record it basically, and then I've got my drone with me in my backpack today. I'm going to fly over the building to get into. Basically, people will be interested in what's going on inside here, won't they? So I'm going to fly over, get some aerial shots, and then that's it, really. Kind of.
Okay, are you from a company?
No, not from a company.
Security fees, but don't concern us,
Yeah, no, don't worry, Jane, I'll take care of it. So we can't allow any full filming of our site because of the nature of what we do. We're a pharmaceutical factory. We're Home Office registered with the licenses. Security is the utmost, so we can't allow any filming or footage without consent on our site, buddy.
You can't.
No.
Oh, I can. That's what I mean. I'm allowing it for myself, if you know what I mean, because it's just.
But you can't film on our site, but you can't film our site.
I've just spoke to this lady here. She said the same thing. What prevents me from doing that?
Because of the highly sensitive nature of the work we do, it's a risk to our security. If you do that, you're basically filming our entire site. I could think that you're scoping our site out to burglars.
Oh yeah, you could think anything, couldn't you? Really, you could think anything, really, couldn't you? You could think, yeah.
You could, pal. I mean, I don't want to fall out about it, but I mean, listen. How about I'll call the police and let me get their steer on it, because I'm not an expert. But obviously, if someone's filming the site, it's gonna raise alarm bells from a security standpoint.
This initial exchange falls well short of the mark. The rule is simple: public filming is generally lawful. The guard's claim that he isn't allowed to film the building from a public path is flat out incorrect. Her point about the site being registered with the government doesn't magically create a filming exclusion zone either. Registration doesn't equal restriction. Now a manager is on the way. Let's see whether his approach is any more informed.
But if I call the police and get their thoughts on it and see what they think.
But when you call the police, what are you going to do? Are you going to just like dial 999 or something like that?
I'm going to call the police and just say, look.
On what number?
I don't know yet.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I'll have a bit and just say, look.
I'll be gone by the time they get here, though, if you ring like 101 or whatever, and you can't dial 999, can you?
I'm not going to call. I'm going to call 111.
Yeah, I'll be gone by the time you get through to them on that number.
Okay, but can I ask what's the reason and the nature of why you're doing this?
Yeah, literally, it's just for social media, so people will be really interested in the kind of the goings on, like what's actually going on and stuff. And obviously, I'll be filming from the outside. I'm not coming on, but the drone will be going in and just having a little look, into the airspace above.
We don't give you consent to do that. You can't send a drone over our site and have them film our site.
Why?
Because it's against our security policy.
Oh, yeah, your policy though, not law. It's not against the law, is it?
That's fine, but I don't know what the laws or drones are, but I would be fairly confident to think that surely it's not right to bring a drone onto private property and start filming our site. I mean, what if that drone landed on someone and hurt them? Just from a safety standpoint.
Yeah.
You know, what if there's a wagon? What if it distracts someone and they get injured? It's just, I can't. It's not right. Surely it can't be right. I can't say it's not legal because I don't know the law, but that's why I want to check with the police. I want to get their steer on it. But for me, can you stop what you're doing at the moment just whilst I find out from the police?
No, I've literally come a long way today to have a look at this place to get this footage. So I'm going to continue, and obviously I'll probably come back time you get through to 111. But I'll just correct you on that. It is actually legal to fly a drone over anywhere really, apart from a flight restriction zone.
I know you're filming us at the moment, but the other thing is, I don't consent to you filming me.
Oh, you don't need a consent. You've just walked up to the camera. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be filmed, you know what I mean? You might as well just not.
Yeah, but if that footage appears of me. I don't want my footage of me on YouTube. Surely that's going to breach our privacy.
No, you kind of come to me. You're in public. We're in public. You know what I mean?
To you because we have serious concerns about you filming our site from a security standpoint.
And hopefully,
we're a pharmaceutical manufacturer. We can't have people filming our site because it's going to jeopardize our security. Somebody could look at that footage and scope out our entire site and look at how the best way to burglars is.
Could they not do that with Google Maps?
No.
Why?
Because you're going to a much further detail. Yes, they could, but you're on about flying a drone and you're going to full detail of our site.
The manager's point about privacy is a familiar misconception. The rule is straightforward: there's no expectation of privacy in a public space. When staff step into a public area and walk straight up to a camera to challenge someone, they generally forfeit any reasonable privacy claim. The auditor is right to brush this off, just as he was when correcting the manager on drone regulations, and now, with the manager calling the police, the situation is about to escalate.